Most people think their webinar has a traffic problem. It doesn't. What you actually have is a silence problem. Send these 5 emails in the exact order I'm going to show you today, and your show up rate will jump instantly. I'm talking 20 to 45%, sometimes even 60%. But before I give you the sequence, let me tell you this quick story. A couple of months ago, a guy messaged me. Brilliant offer, great niche. He had 273 registrants for his webinar. He was excited, like, bro, this is it, this is the one. I can still remember that day quite vividly in my head. The webinar starts, the chat is empty. The counter says 14 people live. I mean, 14. And then he says this line I'll never forget. He said, Carlos, it feels like I threw a party and nobody came. And I could feel the pain in that sentence because I've been there. The part he didn't understand was his presentation wasn't the problem. His emails were. Let me show you what would have changed everything for him so you can implement these today. So here's where everything comes together. Because once you understand this next part, the email sequence becomes stupidly simple. Most entrepreneurs think pre-webinar emails are reminders. They are not reminders. They are psychological warm-ups. Your goal isn't to remind them of the date. Your goal is to make attending feel unavoidable, logical, and emotionally rewarding. And the data backs this up because people decide whether they'll attend within 3 hours of registering, and attendance skyrockets when people get a preview of the solution. Also, your show up rate doubles if they believe something will actually change for them. So we use emails to shift these beliefs one at a time in a specific order. And I'm going to break them down for you right now. All right, you ready? Here's a sequence. This is what six-figure hosts use, and it works embarrassingly well. So the first email I call the promise email. You send this immediately after registering for your webinar. Tell them the exact problem you're about to solve for them. Make the promise specific, not fluffy. And end with the following sentence. Block the date, full stop. You'll thank yourself later. That's it. Now, the second email is the shift email. This is what you send 24 hours later. Attack the belief that normally stopped them from succeeding. Replace it with a better one. This builds anticipation. Now, the third email is the proof email. You send this 48 hours later. Show them one case study. Show one transformation, one real example if you have one. All it has to be is short and digestible. It tells them the following: this works and it can work for you. Now, the fourth email is the value bomb email. Send this in the morning of the webinar. Give them something practical, a tool, a mini win, a cheat sheet. When you give value before they show up, they trust you before you even start the event. Now, the fifth email is crucial. Send it 10 minutes before you go live. This is quite easy stuff. One sentence, no fluff, just the following thing. We're live, join now, and the button. That's it. Now, this one creates instant momentum and it spikes attendance like crazy. Trust me, we tested this. And before I give you a little bonus, let me make this clear for you. These emails don't work because of the words. They work because of the sequence. It's psychology, not copywriting. So here's the bonus. Your subject lines matter more than the body. So don't be clever about them, be useful. Here are a couple of examples that you can literally steal. Just pause the screen and you can copy and paste them into your subject bar. Now you have the exact sequence. I want you to use it and test it and watch your show up rate jump, because this is what we did in the past. And trust me, it works all the time, every time. If you want me to break down the perfect webinar day flow next, from countdown timer to opening story to conversation psychology, just tell me in the comments and I will make sure that that's going to be the next video. Until then, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for joining me today. See you in the next one.